Hi, my name is Lance Goodell, member of the PTR, an organization for tennis teaching pros. And today I'd like to teach you how to hit a backhand drop shot. Okay, again, we start out in a good ready position. I see the ball coming, and I know that I'm going to hit the drop shot, but my opponent doesn't know it. But in order to be able to disguise it, I have to start the stroke a little bit late, take my time, because I don't want to turn all the way, and then stop a little bit short on the backswing. I take my step in, meet the ball out in front as usual, and curl the face of the racket underneath the ball to give it that heavy underspin. My hope is that the ball will go right over the top of the net and just kind of bounce and die to make it hard for him to get to the ball. All right, this is what the shot would look like from the side view. If I'm standing here, you see the racket go back, shorten the backswing a little bit, I take my step in, meet the ball out in front as usual, but I'm really going to curl the face of the racket underneath the ball. Pop the ball up a little bit, let it float right over the top of the net, and hopefully it dies when it lands. And that's the basic technique on the backhand underspin drop shot. Now I want to show you the backhand underspin drop shot. You wouldn't do that from behind the baseline, so that's why I moved up a little bit on the court. This is more of the area where you would execute the shot. You'd be coming into the net, you see a short ball, your opponent hasn't moved up, he's back behind the baseline, so you just want to drop the ball right over the net and hope you can't get up to the ball and hit it back over. All right, so I'm going to start out right about here, and I see the ball coming, and I move up to the ball, very short little backswing, almost nothing. Put it right here. Because I'm not taking the racket back very far, I also don't have to turn sideways very much. All right, this is what it looks like again. Very short, very subtle. And the ball should land about halfway between the net and the service line. If it lands closer to the net, that's even better. Okay, one more time. Now, when you execute the shot, remember when you get there, stay down with the shot. If you pop up a little bit too soon, your ball will pop up. It'll be much easier for your opponent to get to the ball. All right, and that's the backhand underspin drop shot. Okay, so now I'd like to show you the backhand drop shot. And again, this is a shot that you really don't want to hit from behind the baseline. You probably want to do this as you're moving in behind a short ball from your opponent. If you move in on a short ball and you see that your opponent hasn't adjusted by coming in to cut off your angle, that's a great time to hit a drop shot, especially if you're on one side or the other from the center of the court. So here we are in the right place to hit a drop shot, and let me show you what it looks like from behind the player. Here we go. All right, so I'm ready, my ready position. I see the ball coming to my backhand, and here it comes. I don't want to take the racket all the way back, because I simply want to move forward with a little bit of forward momentum, and the minute I hit the ball, I'm going to curl the racket head or face right underneath the ball. That gives it the backspin, cuts down on the forward momentum, and forces the ball to just drop right over the net and just die after it lands. That's what we want to do with the drop shot. So let me show you a couple more times. Here we go. A couple more times. One more. And that was perfect.